afternoon. This is Barry with Christenson Transportation, and today's topic on safety takes priority is to stress the importance of pre-trips and the importance of tire inflation. So we run 16-ply tires on the steer axle of these new trucks, and if you'll read the side of the tire, PSI at cold air to cold tires, start of your day, it can be 120 pounds. So in the past, we've run 14-ply tires, and we've had axles that were not set back, and everybody ran their steer tires at 105, 110. The problem with that is when you don't have maximum pressure, what that tire is recommended for, and you're loaded down, if you get below 80% of the recommended PSI on that tire, you're going to have a tire failure. And at 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, in about 7 minutes of driving, there's enough heat on that tire and enough pressure pushing to the outside, it blows that tire out. And then you're in for a ride. And it'll probably be the scariest thing that ever happens, and hopefully nobody gets injured. But it's going to happen. In the last 3 weeks, I've had 3 steer tire blowouts. Luckily, nobody was injured. One of them we did get into a guardrail, cost quite $20-something thousand in damage. I thought I had a steer tire issue because we got new trucks, and I haven't had this issue before in this quick a repetition of problems. And I had an engineer come in from Michelin and walked me out to the tires, and the tire on one was just completely shredded on the outside of that roadside part of that tire. The whole sidewall was just cut, looked like he just shredded it with a knife. We turned the tire over, the inside, perfectly fine. The tire was brand new, but perfectly fine on top, perfectly fine on the inside, the outside was shredded. He says that's how you know you've got a tire pressure issue. The trucks are, the wheels are cantered a little bit for steering, and when they get low, all that pressure pushes to the outside of the tire, and the heat builds up pretty quickly, and it destroys itself. So do your pre-trip, get your tire gauge out. This isn't every third day, fourth day when I go to the Love's Tire Center. This is every day, especially in the heat. And when it changes to cold, road temperature is 150 degrees on that asphalt. Gets pretty hot pretty quick. There's a lot of up and down on air pressures. That's why we can't rely on it to stay the same. Those tires actually breathe. They're going to leak a little bit of air normally. So do your pre-trip. There's people out there to depend on it. Your family, us, the motoring public, everybody doesn't want you to have an accident. So air those tires up, get you a gauge. Usually I'll go to people and say, well, how much air in here? Oh, I just checked it. Well, let me see your air gauge. And then they give me this deer in the headlights look. And I was like, you don't even have an air gauge. No, so don't lie to me. The truth comes out when we hit a guardrail. I don't want it to get that far. So do your due diligence, be professional, be safe. And thanks for being at Christenson, where the truckers truck and safety takes the priority.